James Gunn addresses concerns of Superman Legacy having too many superheroes. Coming up with Geekly Media. Now, in the past week, fans have learned that David Cornsweet's version of Man of Steel won't be the only superhero featured in the upcoming film Superman Legacy. However, some fans have kind of expressed concerns that the movie may have too many superheroes on threads. And director James Gunn addressed the concerns that the other superheroes will take focus away from Superman. He also talked about how the characters will add to Superman's story. And in the past few days, Superman Legacy has cast Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Isabel Merced as Hawkgirl, and Eddie Gathke as Mr. Terrific, and Anthony Carrigan as Metamorpho. Now, one concern that many fans have shared with the cinematic universe has to be that the movie will focus less on the story about Clark Kent, and it might be trying to tell a different story regarding these new superheroes. However, James Gunn has said that this will not be the case in Superman Legacy. I've never used one movie to set up another movie, wrote Gunn. The characters are there because they help tell Superman's story better, not so that we can set up a separate project in the franchise. Superman and Lois are the very clear protagonistics. In another post, we know that James Gunn did mention that we're entering into a superhero story where superheroes and supervillains already exist. And so these will kind of play a small role in the new Superman Legacy, serving Clark Kent and Lois Lane, as James Gunn has said. Now, to me, this is just the same as any other movie, really. We only think that there's too many characters in the movie because we know them as superheroes. But if you watch any other movie out there, literally any other movie, they have got another 10 actors in the movie serving a purpose and to serve the main characters in the story. And so this is the case. Just because these superheroes have been cast, or just because these characters have been cast as superheroes, it very much doesn't mean that the story is going to focus on them at all. After all, we do need other characters in this Superman Legacy. We don't just need a villain and Superman and Lois. You know, we need plenty of other characters in there. We know that that's kind of like what Man of Steel did. It had Zod and Superman, and they were the main characters in there, and Lois served a kind of like a little bit of a role. And other small roles from the generals in the army and stuff like that. But this will not be the case for Superman Legacy. And as James Gunn is well aware, that this will not be, he will not be putting the characters out there so that he can build a franchise off this and bring out a movie about Guy Gardner or about Hawkgirl or about the other superheroes that will be in this movie, the other characters. I do think that they will serve Superman and Lois Lane. I do trust in James Gunn, and I think he kind of knows what he's talking about regarding this. You know, let's just take Black Adam, for example. Although the movie didn't do that well, there was still plenty of other superheroes in there that served the role of just being the side characters and supporting Black Adam as the main role and the main character. And you know, they didn't take any spotlight away from Black Adam or anything like that. They served the role great. There was wrote in there the right amount of screen time in there, and I think that those characters, the Justice Society, actually fitted in quite well with Black Adam. And so this is how I see the characters in Superman Legacy, all the superheroes coming forth in this movie, that they will serve the character well. And they'll not have a major role, but hopefully they'll have a good enough role for us to get a good look at and just enjoy some new Green Lantern action and enjoy some new Hawkgirl action, and let's see what it's going to be like to the other DC interpretations of this. So James Gunn is made it clear, guys, don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine. And in James Gunn we trust. Hopefully he's going to bring us a smash hit movie. I can't wait to see this again. I keep saying that, but it is the truth. Let me know what you think, guys. Do you think that there is too many superheroes in this movie? Well, I'd appreciate if you drop a comment below if you do think that's the case. But if you don't, also let me know. And if you thought this video was interesting, I'd really appreciate if you could maybe like and subscribe.